Assalamu alaikum and welcome back, sisters. You're watching Women's AM. I'm Liz, and today on the panel we have sisters Zainab, Halima and Kayan. Welcome back, sisters. We have had a great discussion in her views about the relationship between a mother and a daughter, both its challenges and its rewards. So have you got a quick take-home message for the viewers?
Yeah, I would say mums don't always get it right, but their intention is the best and they want the best for you.
Oh, great take-home message, mashallah. And Kayan, what about you?
Mums should listen more and just talk to their children more instead of just telling them to go to the room.
Yeah. Great one, mashallah. So now what we're going to do is share some tips and suggestions about things we can do with our mothers. So this is all about fun, enjoyable things we can do with our mothers, you know, the quality time that we were talking about earlier. Zainab, what suggestions have you got?
First of all, if you don't really know your mum that well, get to know them properly so that you know what they like, isn't it? So what do they like to do? What do they like to buy? What do they like to wear? What's their idea of a relaxing time? So I've kind of reached an age with my mum, we're both a bit older now, so when we kind of have our quality time, we go out, we get tea and cake, we walk around Oxford Street, that kind of thing. Yeah. Just spending time, talk. My mum just likes to talk. Just likes to offload and talk and stuff like that. So
I think that's a mum thing. My mum's like that as well.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
And Halima, what about you? What do you do with your mum? Because interestingly enough, your mum is a Reva as well, isn't she? Yeah, so what kind of quality time, what things do you do with your mum?
Sometimes we just go to the spa, have a girly day. Sometimes I just go around to her house and I just bring her a truckload of food and we just cook and
put
stuff
your feet
like
up
that.
and
So it's nice.
Yeah, no, I think that's really great, like the pamper sessions, you know, that you can share with your mum. I think that's a really nice thing to do. Yeah. Kayan, what kind of things do you like to do with your mum?
When we go out to eat and then we'll go to cinema and then we'll go to our hair dance and all that.
Yeah, that sounds like fun, mashallah. I think it's nice because now you've got like the 3 generations of, you know, mashallah, of you that can go out and enjoy things together. That's really lovely. I think I'm probably a bit more like Zainab in that my mum, like I said, she's a talker, mashallah. She likes to talk. She likes to go anywhere that we can just sit down and chat. And she is, you know, we are sort of tea and cake people as well, and we do like the old, you know, the afternoon teas. So, you know, that's something that, you know, that we really enjoy doing. But I think there's so much that you can do, you know, that doesn't cost much, that you can really enjoy together. You know, like, for example, my mum's got a beautiful garden, so, you know, very often sometimes I just go around there. You know, it's lovely. My daughter loves it, running around in the garden, and, you know, I don't do much gardening, but I do help with a little bit of pruning from time to time. It's not really my thing. I'm not particularly green-fingered. Well, Jazakallah khair, there's been some really interesting comments there and some really fantastic suggestions. Now we're going to catch up with Yasmin and her video diary for Live Below the Line to see how she's getting on in day 3 of her challenge, inshallah.
Right, day 2 of Living Below the Line. Going a little bit better, I think, because I did do my shopping, so I did have some things to eat. I just finished the report, our news programme, and feeling a little bit tired, feeling a bit dehydrated. I found that I'm constantly drinking lots of water. It's probably to make up for the fact that I can't eat a lot of food. Feeling very hot, dehydrated, been under the lights for a while. But I do think it's going okay. I think I'm feeling hungry, but I'm not feeling dizzy like I was yesterday, which is good, I think, I hope. I hope I'm not like dying inside or anything, because, you know, that would have been great. But yeah, it's day 2. I think it's going a bit better. I did have breakfast. For breakfast, I had 2 pieces of toast, obviously with no butter, because I couldn't afford butter. And I had an egg, which was poached, because I couldn't afford any butter to scramble it with or anything else, which was very bland, but I did eat it. It was food. And then for lunch, I had a bowl of cereal, which was shreddies with a little bit of milk and a third of one of the 2 bananas that I bought, because I cannot afford to have that whole banana because I'm going to need it for the rest of the week. Right, so until day 3. Thanks a lot, guys.
Wow, so it's day 2, not day 3, but I think she's doing really well, mashallah, and it's certainly meagre portions. We had her shopping list yesterday, and there's really wasn't a lot on it, so I think she's doing very well. What are your thoughts on
Mashallah, I'm still in shock. I really admire her, mashallah, because, you know, egg with no butter, you know, it's a hard thing.
Yeah,
so.
it's all these things, isn't it? It's the little extra things that you don't think about that you know, you literally just cannot afford.
Yeah.
She was saying yesterday about things like tea and coffee and, you know, subhanAllah, I did my shopping yesterday and looking at how expensive items like tea and coffee are in the supermarket, it's, you know, it's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zainab, what are your thoughts about this?
There's no words. This is criminal. That there are people who live that life all the time. You know, they struggle to survive, and it's just, this isn't. We're in like what? We're in the West. We're in the modern day. Should this still really be happening? And there's still this debate. Oh no! People still have a lot of money. They're just spending it on the wrong things. That's just rubbish. It is
absolutely rubbish. And I think the thing is that that Yasmin was actually saying is that for her, she knows this is a you know, a short period of time. On Saturday, she's going to resume her kind of usual eating and shopping habits. Whereas for some people, this is how they live. You know, like 365 days a year.
Absolutely.
It's very tough, and plus the other thing that people were likening it to is Ramadan, and again she said it's nothing like that because you know, when you know, Maghrib comes in at iftar time, most of us enjoy a feast. Absolutely. So it's very tough.
We need to be keeping an eye on our neighbours, doing our you know, as far, you know, our fard anyway, but really thinking about that. I mean, mashallah, Muslim community gives so much in charity anyway, but just keep giving, and being aware of the people around you and what they need.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It certainly does make you think a lot about, you know, neighbours and you know, and what they are eating and our responsibilities to them. So we'll be keeping an eye on Yasmin's progress, inshallah. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of the show, but don't worry, because we are back again tomorrow, inshallah, when we will be tackling exam stress and the side effects that it can have on many sisters. So don't miss it. Before we go, here is another reminder of this week's competition.
This week on Women's AM, we are holding an exciting competition for you sisters out there. Up for grabs are three £50 worth of tuition vouchers from LCE Tuition Centre. To be in with a chance to win these vouchers, all you have to do is answer the following question. How many prophets are mentioned by name in the Holy Quran? Is it A, 35, B, 25, C, 20, or D, 124,000? To enter, email your answer A, B, C or D to womensam@islamchannel.tv, along with your name and address and what you most like about Women's AM. The deadline for entries is Friday the 2nd of May 2014 at 4 p.m. All applicants need to be over 18 and residing in the UK. Please note only one entry per person per household. This week, 3 winners will be randomly selected from correct entries and the winners' names will be announced on Tuesday's show, so get entering.
Great prize there, so make sure you don't miss out on the opportunity to win that. I leave you with the wise words of Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah. Every punishment from him is pure justice and every blessing from him is pure grace. Alhamdulillah, wise words indeed. Jazakallah khair to our panel, in particular our special guests Halima and Kayan, and of course to all our viewers. Until next time, assalamu alaikum.